Hey guys, good morning. It's Mike out grabbing a couple this morning. Wasn't sure I was going to share a message, and I started the morning off with a podcast with Ed Milet, who just happens to be interviewing Uncle G, Grant Cardone, author of 10X. Pretty sharp guy. And my takeaway was I typically don't want to record if I don't have a message to share, just to put out content for the sake of. But what Grant kind of pointed out for me, and I thought worth sharing to kind of hone the message. So if you'll notice, I'm big on purpose, passion, people over profits, wowing customer service, all those things. And it got to kind of get me personally thinking, I'm sure this is not new news to any of you, but nonetheless worth sharing. And what Grant mentioned is, Ed asked him, he's like, why are you chasing this? You're a billionaire. And this kind of goes for all those guys that are just driven beyond anything. And like I said, for me, the long-term vision and the purpose is to grow entrepreneurs, business folks, give back to the military community, grow the economic, or for economic growth rather, for all the surrounding states here. And, but so my why, that's kind of my purpose and what drives me to that. But what gets you out of bed if you've already hit that level of comfort, which is kind of where we're at in life. Like I've already said, got everything I want materially. Matter of fact, selling the plane, it should be gone in a couple of days just to fund payroll for that Genesis recruiter spot that we're hiring for. So how do you get there to where you're willing to give that up? And for me, it's part of my journey in this second season of life to realize my true potential. And what do I mean by that? This is probably the most profound thing that I've realized, and like I said, probably seems like common sense to everybody else. But you'll get to that point of comfort to where you can accept mediocrity. And that's essentially what we had done. We had made it, by my standards anyway. And but that left me with a longing desire to chase or try to reach my full potential. And by taking that break in life, that kind of put a hindrance on that process. So anyway, I don't want to get too long-winded here, but the message is, it's not always about money. And if you reframe it about maximizing your personal full potential, whatever that may be, it may be in charity, it may be in business, it may be in race car driving, it could be in a number of things, but it's your true potential. And best I can tell, that does take daily, intensive, deliberate action and enthusiasm and empathy and wowing customer service and all that other good stuff that kind of ties into pursuing those passions and that purpose overall for me. And then ultimately, like I said, the money comes. So anyway, we're at 2:56. Mike out.